Hey, two fat guys talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, we do it sometimes.
The only podcast where you don't give a shit, and we try to. Jade Nelson.
And I'm Manball.
Manball got fat.
That's goddamn right.
Goddamn fat. All right. Silly. So I think our main topic that I really want to discuss is there still skill in this game?
Nah.
No? Just
nope.
Right at the back? Nah, fuck no.
Nah,
This is E-Dragon format.
Yeah.
Actually, that was a really skillful format. But, I think that it is. And I think it's going to be even more so.
Yeah, I think so.
Main card I want to talk about there is, again, the theme of our fucking podcast. Pod Desires.
Oh my god, they're doing it again.
I'm so tired of hearing about this. You're not going to stop hearing about this card for a long time.
I mean, it's...
You got to banish shit. You got to be smart with it. Also, it's really fun to side against, like, Imperial Iron Wall.
That shit is hilarious.
Holy shit. Talk about cutting down the consistency of a deck on your opponent's turn. It's pretty neat.
You just got to see it.
What cards do you think that are good, that are kind of skill-oriented right now?
I don't know. It's stuff like, I don't know. It's kind of weird, like...
Lullaby of Obedience, I think, is a thing.
It's a thing. It's not really the most skillful card, but it is.
I think it takes a lot of skill for you to play that card and say Dark Destroyer. I think that's all. Yeah,
I just paid a fourth of my life points and declared a card name. Yeah, that's rough.
Is it? Yeah, it's 2,000 life points.
2,000 life points.
That's right. Okay, it's not so bad.
It's not bad at all.
So that's a warning.
It's pay a fourth to steal something from the deck.
Pretty good. What was Snatch Steal? Was there a price on that?
Your opponent gains 1,000 life points on their standby phase.
Oh yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So ARG just happened in Arizona. The top decks were PK Fire,
of course. Dante, the Eternal Lady. 2
PK Fires, 1 Metal Foe, Metal Spectre, 1 Cleatomize, probably the most skill-based deck in the game. No Cosmo, which is weird. No Blue Eyes.
Yeah. Also weird.
Water was in there. Mm-hmm. Psyframes. And DDDs. DDD has been really creeping up.
It's a good deck, man. I've been saying that forever. Like, as soon as we get another target for our extra deck, the deck will be good. And we got King Genesis.
I think that card's kind of making things...
It's...
That and Savant Thomas.
Those two cards together is ridiculous.
Yep, it sure is.
Like, even Thomas as a name, as an 8, without even his effect, don't get me wrong, his effect is amazing. But, like, damn. Just having more targets.
Just a search?
He has 2 effects. His Pendulum effect, which is you can target a DDD in your extra deck and add it to your hand.
Okay.
So you can add Kepler and have a scale from 7 to 9.
Okay.
Which is not bad at all.
Yeah.
Special Pendulum Summon your Ragnarok, get his effect.
Yep.
Bring back DR, go from there. And his monster effect is you can destroy a card in your Pendulum Zone, a DDD. And
I'm dying. I've got the cancer.
DDD's killed me.
And there's a bug on the microphone, and it's so fucking distracting.
I want to hit it, but I don't
so want to hit the microphone. I don't want to fucking deafen our listeners. I mean, I do.
Anyway, but you destroy a card in your Pendulum Zone and special summon a DDD level 8 monster, which right now the only one is Ragnarok. Its effects are negated, which sucks because if it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then, like, your opponent takes half damage that turn, but you're going to be having a full field of big-ass monsters.
Sure. Why not? I really think DDs are going to, like, obviously just get more powerful over time.
I mean,
when that structure that comes out, it's going to be retarded. Burning Abyss.
Yeah, it's still around.
Fucking Burning Abyss. Is that going to die? I mean, even with 1 Dante, it's still... pretty fucking playable.
I mean, they had 1 Dante at the Worlds.
They did?
I think so. Didn't they go based off of...
They went... It was based off, like, it was a whole different list. It was, like, World's list.
Okay, never mind.
Which was neat. You were talking about something interesting. We'll go back into our main topic of skill in the game, but I'm really distracted with other decks right now. You were talking about Burning Abyss, Silent Swordsman.
So, yeah.
What happens in that deck?
So,
and fucking why?
Well, because the Silent Swordsman, the new guy, not the old one. I'm just saying. Oh. You bring it out by tributing a warrior, and Dante is a warrior.
No, he's not. He's a spellcaster with the top hat, right?
Yeah, that's true. He's a fairy.
So he's a warrior. You tribute him off, or you can tribute off one of your PK dudes.
Any of your Phantom Knight stuff,
which would be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Break sword.
Yeah.
So anything like that, and just anything like you tribute Dante, get his effects. It was more of a thing with more than one seer because you could get Dante back and then go to Beatrice on top of it.
Okay, that seems legit.
But it's still possible. Of course,
this bug is our fucking the bane of our existence.
God, he's promoting the show.
Skill in the game. I think the biggest thing about this game right now is going to be who. Today we found out it's who goes first and who can establish the board first. Obviously, it's been like a thing in the game forever.
Yeah,
but
it's going to be more prevalent when ABC is a thing.
Yep, absolutely.
ABC, it's who goes first. Which...
What's the primary opening play for ABC?
Depends on what build you run. If you run the Galaxy Soldiers and stuff, like I mentioned that one time, your opening board is basically a... God, sorry.
I know, I was distracted too there for a second. We have social lives.
Oh my god. Your ideal opening board that is ABC, obviously, and Infinity.
Do you think people are going to be calling it Michael Jackson the deck, or the Jackson 5 deck?
Maybe.
I would.
Then yes.
All right.
Because then I will know one person that at least... And I consider you people.
Well, that's surprising. I don't. I don't consider us people at all. We play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! For Christ's sake. We're not humans. Yeah, so I really believe that the biggest thing with where the game's going is definitely skill-based. We're going to have a lot of techie things that are going to happen in the very near future.
Absolutely, yeah.
There was that one card I was reading that Tim had. Nobody can send cards from the deck to the graveyard.
Yeah.
That's a little interesting.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun for me.
I don't know what you would really side that against, though.
I mean, if something like my deck's still around.
Which it will be.
Yeah, so
that's never going to get hit. Just kidding.
Right, Pot Agreed?
I don't think it should get hit. It's such a hefty cost, but God, to look at.
I honestly think after this, if we abuse the shit out of this card like we are now, that they're just not going to give us more draw power. They're like, look, you guys weren't happy when you had to tribute a card and end your turn just to draw 2 cards. So we're going to make you banish a fourth of your deck just to draw 2 cards. And you can't even, like, settle with that?
We're getting to the point now where we're Japan. Like, we're...
Ballsy motherfuckers?
We're ballsy motherfuckers that puts 3 of that card into basically anything right now. And that's good, in my opinion.
It's alright.
I think it's healthy.
Is it?
No, I'm being fucking sarcastic, but... like that list I showed you of Burning Abyss, I forgot who it was who topped with it, but 3 Pot of Desires in a Burning Abyss deck. But you gotta think about it too. Holy fucking draw power.
Yeah.
3 Pot Desires, 3 Allure Darknesses. Holy fucking shit.
With Burning Abyss, I think the reason why it's still doing so good, besides the fact that it's just good, is like that whole deck is basically just cards.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, it doesn't matter. It's just cards. Something's gonna happen no matter what.
Also, I'm gonna take the reins on this. And where do you buy cards like that? Shout out to our boy at Walmart. Because that one's for you, Walmart.
Yo, Walmart. Hit me up.
Make us sponsor us.
Last time I showed up at your place, I got 3 Lullaby of Obedience, so...
From how many packs? I want to talk about that for a minute. How many packs did you buy and you pulled 3 a fucking playset of Lullaby?
So I went to Walmart, my boy, and...
Hashtag at Walmart. Hashtag at Walmart. Yeah, I said it.
And I got 12 blister packs.
Okay.
Which is 2 packs in each one, so... But it's hard to get shit from the set.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, there's a super rare in every pack.
Which kind of threw me off because I was looking at your box. I was like, there should be a lot more super rares in here.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're going back in time now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a rare.
Hey.
But yeah, so I got 12 blister packs, and so yeah, and I got a playset of Lullaby of Obedience and a playset of Silent Swordsman.
Okay, which belong to me now.
And I got of course, and then after that I think I got like 3 or 4 more supers. Like,
it's pretty good.
It was ridiculous, because what happened was I was like, oh, a Lullaby, out of like the first pack. I was like, okay, more of this please. And then I got another Lullaby. And I was like,
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
And then I got a Silent Swordsman. I was like, alright, cool. I know someone.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will be happy with that. And then I got another Silent Swordsman, and I'm like, I'm noticing a pattern. And then I got a 3rd Lullaby.
Control your fucking temper, Lambo.
Fuck yeah!
Then you got another Lullaby, and then
another. So I don't know what the ratios are for this set, but it's very weird. And then I got a box today, and I got another Lullaby and 2 Dark Sanctuaries.
My wife and I were at a bar, and we were drinking, and we were talking about Lullaby of Obedience and how it's probably gonna be a spendy card, and I know Manball's gonna be looking for it, Lambo's gonna be looking for it, I'm looking for it, everybody's looking for it, and then you send me a picture, and it's the fucking playset of Lullaby of Obedience, and I was just like, are you fucking serious?
In my defense, I got one my damn self from 6 packs.
From 6 packs, everyone's looking for that card, and then you, like in the middle of the fucking discussion my wife and I were having, and all of a sudden, oh, Manball, oh. Yeah, he pulled fucking 3 of them.
I was wondering why you didn't respond to it.
I was drinking and I was in heavy conversation, and then we started talking about aliens and shit, and it was cool.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I don't know, I'm really into conspiracy theories right now, but speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh!
You ever notice that the aliens are getting support again right after the...
Illuminati confirmed. When can we have a 9/11 deck?
God. Cosmo.
Cosmo, yeah. Crashing the ships into that's probably why they banned Cleaford Towers. Because they were going to crash ships into...
Stop.
I remember somebody at a regional, like I think 2 years ago, was saying that the Arabic cards, the cards in Arabic are going to be a TCG, so you can use them. And I think at that point in time, Towers wasn't banned yet. So I said I wanted to make Arabic Cleaford deck with 2 towers. Because I'm a faggot.
I actually wanted to make Tower Turbo, because I was like, people aren't fully abusing the shit out of this card, and it's really stupid.
Then people started abusing the shit out of the card because it was really
people
stupid.
used the shit out of it, and then it got banned. I was like, well, I'm not doing that anymore. I just got my Scout and my Monolith.
Do you think that was the time when like the least amount of skill was involved in the game with the 3 Scout, 3?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because
3 Sacrifice.
In that same format, we had Teller Knights.
I don't think that was skillful at all.
No.
That was like 90 traps the deck.
No. It
was horrible. And then what else was out at that point in time?
Shadows.
That was probably the most skillful deck.
Yeah.
Aside from Burning Abyss. But then again, Burning Abyss was a little helmet, 3 tour guides, 3 graphs, 3 Sirs.
Yeah. It had a built engine.
Back in the day with 3 Dantes, remember that?
How long will you be able to keep saying that?
Jesus fucking Christ. If he lasts, even if he gets bumped down to 2, I'm going to be bummed. And I love playing the deck. I'm actually kind of debating whether or not I want to take that to YCS Minneapolis or not.
Yeah, I think he should get hit because he's stupid.
I was going to ask you, have you finally made up your mind, but your internet bill kind of determined that.
Yeah, spent $246.
On what?
A playset of DD Crows.
Playset of Cosmo Fun Girls.
And a playset of Pot of Desires.
Oh, okay. That's where'd you order them from?
eBay.
Shout out to at Walmart.
Shout out to at Walmart, the home delivery service. Watch Walmart actually make a home delivery service
because of us.
Yeah.
Because of us.
And they won't say shit about me.
No, they won't go. Shout out to my boy at Manball.
I hope they do that. I hope I get like a Twitter notification that's like Walmart mentioned you and
holy shit. About time. I think that's our fame goal. Is we just really want to get noticed by Walmart Senpai. Really bad. Shout out to Walmart.
Meanwhile, Target's like, hey, you should come shop at us. We're
Fuck
like,
you.
no, you never get the shit on time.
Shout out to at Kmart.
Yeah. What was the last set you guys stocked? Breakers of Shadow.
I think the last set is that real? Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't seen other cards.
I was gonna say, wouldn't surprise me if the last set that they stocked was Force the Breaker. Or cybernetic revolution.
That's what I was gonna say.
Shit. Elemental
Cyber Dark
Energy
Impact.
Yeah. Hey,
I love that set. I love that set. But,
it's a shit set. Total shit show. But my god.
But Cyber Darks.
Allure Queen, man. That was
Allure
my jam
Queen,
when
yeah.
that set came out. And I was like, oh, you can't use level up with them. Cool.
Great.
Because I was gonna make a Dark Lucius Allure Queen.
How'd that go?
Yeah, didn't. Instead, I made Cyber Darks with Overload Fusion and Chimera Tech.
You're like, this is good for some reason.
Yeah, it was fun. And then, well, now, I mean, kind of the cards that are in there are kind of making some impact. Those barrier statues.
Yeah, barrier statues. It's really popular in Japan. Still.
So is fisting.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, that's gonna be popular everywhere. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh right now. It's fisting. It's a circle jerk. Circle fist.
Circle fist.
Circle fist. I would say Necros is kind of
with 1,000 fists.
Necros was a skilled format, I think, in my opinion, and I'm probably saying that because I'm biased as fuck.
Yeah,
but it was fun.
I had a lot of fun in that format. I played Chronomalies and Fluffles, but
how'd you do?
I mean, whooped your ass a few times, so
You did, yeah.
I mean, for the most part, not good, but I was all. We went to that event, my first regional, and I was playing Fluffles, and I was so prepared to go against Necros.
Yep.
I was like, Sheeps. If I get Sheep out after they do Trish, I'm good.
Yep.
And then all I went against was Infernoids.
Awesome. Oh yeah, that was out during that point in time.
That was all I went against, and that was my worst matchup.
Holy shit, has that deck not done anything in a while?
Reasoning to
Infernoids. Yeah. I forgot about that. I really did.
And the deck's still good. Why aren't people playing?
I remember to shout out at Ryan Peterson was saying like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they hit reasoning because of super quants. I was like, what? That's correct.
You sure it's not because burning because
burning
is,
yeah. 3? Oh, fuck.
Maxi.
Yes. Effect failure.
Hell yeah.
It's Melkoda. That fucking ritual one has to be sent to the grave anyways.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah. Reasoning to one's kind of bad for that deck. But yeah, Ryan actually saying like, yeah, I'm pretty sure limit because fucking Magnus is a thing. And
yeah, and also they hit E-Tele at 1 because of Quantums too, man.
I was gonna get there, but you finished it for me. He really actually said that.
Did he really?
Yep. He's like, I understand Cosmos needing the hit, but I think they really did that because Magnus is so bad for the game. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I whooped your ass maybe a total of like 4 times with fucking Magnus.
Also,
and
if
you're salty as shit about
Magnus was the problem, they probably would have just hit Magnus. Or they would hit a different card that boosts the deck. They probably wouldn't just do E-Tele or Reasoning.
I remember when I actually
Red Lair to 1.
fully built that deck, and then the next fucking day, like, yeah, Reasoning to 1 and Chicken Game to none.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I miss Chicken Game.
I miss that card so bad, dude.
Chicken Game Harpies was the shit.
Chicken Game anything was the shit.
But Harpies, you could utilize it more because you could pop it whenever you needed to.
That card that fixed rogue decks.
Yeah.
It made shit a little better.
That's pretty much all it did.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the Exodia FTK thing was bullshit, but Pseudo Space was the fault for that.
I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, Chicken Game needs to come back to, even if it was at 1.
I was about to say, like, even Chicken Game to 1 would have killed the FTK deck.
Yep, absolutely. Upstart to 1, again, a little weird. They just don't like draw power.
Guess not.
We can't handle draw
Pot
power.
of Desire.
But I feel like Konami's like, well, they have to banish a 4th of their deck to actually activate it.
And we're still like, okay.
Fine, I'll give a shit.
As long as I can draw 2 cards,
I think
okay.
Lambo actually said at one point, if they make a deck like, suck your opponent's dick, and if you do, draw 2 cards.
Draw 1 card.
Or draw 1 card, yeah. It's like, all right. But it can miss timing because you might suck their dick, and they might interrupt you sucking their dick.
When this card is activated.
I would do it.
Well, I mean, you just like sucking dicks. So.
Look, man. Yeah.
You right.
Shout out to at Walmart.
Sponsor us and I'll suck your dick.
Your collective corporate dick. Yeah. Draw power is a thing that I think needs to get... Oh, God. I can't even say get more balanced. It's a pretty fucking balanced card.
It's 10 for 2.
10 for 2. It's not even negging, though, because you're not negging your field or your hand. And people who say it's a neg 9 need to fucking kill themselves.
For me, it's a plus 12.
For you, it's a plus 90. Like, I mean, you're fine. I think you're the only person that's literally verbally bitched. Audibly bitched about the fact that you couldn't activate more than one per turn.
I mean, I also am... Apparently, I have the thing going on with me where no matter what, if there are multiples of a draw power card, I will
He'll
draw
suck your
it.
dick.
I will draw it off of the first one.
Yep.
I have always backseat into a maxi. Even now with 2 maxi, I will still do it. When upstart was at 3, I'd always upstart into an upstart. Allures into an allures now. Didn't used to do that.
Shout out to Petro. He just messaged me right now and he's saying, I need a new deck. I think he's... I don't know. I know what he's going through. I can feel it, but, you know, shit all trains, they're good.
It's really good. Trains in general are good. Shadalls in general are good.
But, I don't know.
But
He just said, I play Shadalls too much. I'm having an identity crisis. Alright, dude. I get it. I know he wants a new deck pretty bad. He's coming after my burning of his shit.
You know.
He even talked about my Metal Foe shit. Like, you really want to do that still? I was like, yes.
You know what he should make? Nirvana High Paladin Turbo.
He can.
He has 2 Nirvanas.
I mean, he needs... In my opinion, right now, the only deck that could really do that is Yang Zing. Yeah, Yang Zing Metal Foe.
That shit's nasty.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
I've never seen it. So I'm kind of not looking forward to seeing Chris Klein.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he's
because you know
that.
the Baxia Arclight combo, yeah?
No.
So Baxia has a thing where once per turn you can destroy a card you control to target a level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard to special summon it. And Arclight tribute itself to negate an effect.
Okay.
So... Boop, 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 boop,
oh, that's neat.
It's a pretty strong combo. It's basically a once per turn solemn judgment for you.
The Arclight is the... Is that a synchro or a...
Yeah, that level 4 synchro.
Oh yeah, the Necros guy.
Yeah.
I remember like just reading it. It's like, and you were saying it had an effect, and I was like, it has an effect other than.
It was great too because this was way after Necros. Even I was playing. I picked up Speedroids when the deck first came out, and I was like, dude, you can make this shit way fast. Like, there's a play where you can get 2 of them on board at once, which is super nasty.
Yep.
Now you don't need it because we have Crystal Wing.
Yep.
But I did that, and you were like, huh. Wait, what?
And I had to pick up the fucking card and like,
because
I always read the last sentence. When this card's in the graveyard, you can search a Necros thing or whatever.
Search one Necros card.
Search one Necros card.
Negate one effect.
Negate one. What was that? I want to
Metal
read
Foe. Silverhead.
Cool iron bodies meet burning metal machines and man machine combine. Burn up the soul. Metal Foe's fusion. Negate one effect. That last part is not in the card text, so
just saying that word.
I mean, if you wanted to pick up Metal Foes just for that reason, do it.
Fucking do it.
Fucking do it. Yeah, Metal Foes are cool. I like them a lot. I'm having way too much fun with them. And there's so many weird little tweaks you can do with the build too.
I mean, it's basically like what the Magician engine was.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a little better.
It's more consistent now. Wisdom
I won't say. I know that was a bad thing to say. Better. 3 Pendulum Call, 3 Wisdom Light. Yeah, that was a little bit better. And then plus actual spot removal in the scales.
Yeah,
pretty neat.
And also Odd Eyes can search half of them.
I kind of miss the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon deck.
Trying to do it again. You can do like a Magispector engine and run a Avian, and it's pretty good.
I'm really liking the Magispector engine in the Metal Foes. Because at first I was only doing the 3 Bambukus and the 1 Kyrian. Yeah. But QB, dude, I mean, he's kind of a boss, and he's level 4.
Yeah.
Which is neat.
Everyone's like, yeah, what? This news?
I think it is. I mean, I'm not used to this shit. Who plays with pendulums? I mean, I did for a long time.
I mean, as soon as pendulums were a thing, I was like, I'm going to abuse the shit out of this engine.
So intermediates.
For the first week of pendulums,
God,
you were allowed to do that shit.
That's fucking stupid. I don't know what to do, though. In your opinion, what is probably going to be the better rank 4 of this format? Abyss Dweller or Castel?
This format?
Yes.
Dweller.
Really?
Because you have stuff like Lightning that can get over shit. You have stuff like...
But it's the spot removal that's good.
Yeah, I'm not saying Castell's bad.
Yeah,
Castell's
no. That wasn't the debate.
Arguably, Castell's the best, like, rank 4 in general. But right now, between Blue Eyes, DDD, and Burning Abyss,
Yeah,
being like the main decks,
because I only have
and
like
Light Sworns and shit,
I
Dwellers.
only have room in my extra for like one generic rank 4, because I want to keep the Utopia thing in there because that's obviously going to be good.
Yeah.
But my only rank 4 right now that's generic as fuck is Abyss Dweller, and I kind of want to take it out for Castell.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but
I don't want to get in the BA matchup and get my fucking get my dick sucked.
I mean, you have Kieran for removal, stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I just Dweller is amazing, and it's a good first turn play.
it really actually is, especially with those fucking rail car plays.
Yeah.
Hopefully they forget.
I mean, god damn. I'm proud of him today.
Yeah, he did good. It was like I said, I was surprised I beat him as easily as I did games 2 and 3.
Meanwhile, game 1 you got wrecked.
Game 1, dude, I always get wrecked. I don't know what it is, but games 2 and 3, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done with you. Fuck off.
What do you want to get Kaiju? Set 1 pass.
Yeah, drawing like Kaiju, I was like, oh, this is weird. And then he flips anti-spell fragments. I was like, I don't give a shit about that. Set my dude. So I go, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Maxi versus Valor right now in my opinion, a kind of a skilled format.
Yeah. I mean, they're both good.
I think Ghost Dugger is probably the best hand trap right now.
Yeah, I mean,
hands fucking down.
it's
See what I did there? Hand trap, hands down.
wow.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I always like the card. It's one of those cards where you have to kind of know when to use it.
Yeah.
Gofu.
Go. Best play today, folks. What happened is I didn't have anything else to back this up. I wasn't even trying to bait anything because I didn't know he actually ran, like, main decked Ghost Ogre. Special summon, I fucking Gofu. Had a scale just to pop a token just so I can get something on board, like a fusion or whatever. And he's like, activating Gofu's effect? I was like, yes. Ghost Ogre. Fine. Showed him the rest of my hand. He was like, I'm an idiot.
I got nothing to back this up.
Like, Ghost Ogre fucking Ultimaya if that's coming out. I mean, I don't know.
It's very good.
Soul Charge, probably the trumpiest card in the fucking game right now, too.
There's, in my opinion, right now, there's 2 cards that are absolute sack, which is Soul Charge and Twin Twisters.
Really?
Don't get me wrong, I love Twin Twisters.
I know you do.
She's good.
I know.
She's real good.
It's really good. Yeah.
But it is a pretty sacky card when you're, because there's still so many times, like, you can't set 2 and pass anymore.
Nope. And leaving your scales up is basically pendulum suicide. You're
So
gonna
it's
get
like-
Twin Twister next turn. Guaranteed.
So, like, and you're probably not running both. Even Metal Foes, like, they'd rather probably hit your scales than they hit your back row. Unless you're
Absolutely.
playing vanities or strikes and shit. But, like, you could have, like, strike and a warning.
Mhm.
And no
Twin
other
Twister.
traps. Yeah.
Yep.
And just Twin Twister. Cool. Game, like,
That's why if you have warning and strike, just set one or the
yeah,
other.
you have to set one or the other now. Which
Don't
is.
set both because you're gonna have a really
You're either gonna
horrible
have
time.
right now. It's either you set one of your back row, or you set like both your back row and like a 1 or 2 other fake out cards.
Also, I wanted to say Gofu is probably the most problematic card that's come out in a while,
I mean, he makes Omega easy
and that's bad.
and Ultimaya easy.
It's
2 of
really
the best synchros in the game.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it leads to Crystal Wing. That's such a bad thing. Or Omega. You can special summon Gofu, and what I'm playing, regular, just normal summon Bambuku, search your fucking Kieran,
and then
go into fucking Omega, and then play your Pot of Desires, maybe get your other scale, set that up, pendulum summon Dude Bro, and then with Omega, fish back out your Metal Foe Fusion, and then say go.
And I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but if Omega gets warninged or striked, and it's in the graveyard, even if it didn't get summoned, guess what you get to do? You gotta put that bitch back in your extra deck.
That's really healthy. Really healthy.
This ain't my show, but I do want to add. I want to also really put emphasis on the fact that Omega is at 3.
He's a 3. And he's not going to stay there unless he's also an Eternal Lady.
Do you understand how
the implications of that.
Disgusting that is.
Absolutely. It's probably one of the most...
You know what? No, can I say there's 3 Sankey cards?
Omega? Omega is, I want to say he's probably one of the most problematic synchros we've had in a long time.
Omega is what Ignister was last year.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a great way of saying it.
Because, oh my god. Well, even still getting Ignistered, it's like, oh shit.
It's still like that 1 power play.
It's a fucking power. It's non-targeting. Yeah, can you put that back there?
Unless people start making those snow rabbits.
Holy shit. Shout out to our producer, Lambo, working really hard to filter out this crap that we're shoving into your faces. Ears? Ear holes? Ear fucking you. We're fucking your ears.
We're skull fucking.
So shout out to Lambo for allowing us to skull fuck you. Also want to remind people that we are on SoundCloud. You can search 2FG, 2 Fat Guys, and we're the awesome card icon. It's a really pretty page. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, someone did a really good job with that.
I was showing a relative of mine last night the page, and she was like, "Holy shit, this is your SoundCloud page?" Because it's just nicely set up. It's very compact. It's aesthetic as fuck. It's just nice. And the titles of our episodes are also very neat. I think, what was it? The big fat intro was the first one? Yeah.
It's great.
Swerving the deer. Oh, man. Lots of good stuff to come for that. But for now, we're just talking about skill in the game. I want to reel back there.
I want to interrupt you real quick.
Yes.
Before we move back onto that, do you think we should talk about... Because speaking of Omega at 3...
Sure. The OCG ban list.
The OCG ban list.
I actually have that readily available.
Good. It's almost like you planned this. Almost.
Absolutely.
That's really readily available.
Shut up. Okay, so...
The only card banned.
Interesting enough, which is amazing because now it's starting to actually see a lot of play here. Finally.
Yeah, well, because
with the whole Dark Synchro thing, I mean, Gofu being a thing.
It's Level Eater, by the way.
Level Eater is the card that's now banned in Japan.
Which is... to be fair, if they were going to hit Level Eater, you'd have to ban it, because 1's all you really need.
Banning Level Eater and censoring out penises and vaginas. I mean, they just don't like... They don't like little things.
Little things?
Little things. And I'm not saying all Asian people have small penises. That's not where I was going with that.
That's not what I thought you were going with.
I'm going to continue drinking and talking about the ban list.
Okay. that's why I do this with you.
Yeah, Level Eater's banned. Magician of Faith is now limited. Here's limited to ones. Magician of Faith, Kirin, and Cyberstein, and Omega.
Yeah, and Omega, yeah. Which is fair enough.
I think that's fair dues. I mean, that's pretty cool.
And Cyberstein.
Can't we have Cyberstein for a second here?
No.
Please. I want to play Metal Foes of Cyberstein.
I am, like, the fusionist person you'll ever meet, and I'm still like, fuck Cyberstein.
Fusionist, you would say? The connoisseur of fusion?
Yeah.
Let's stop. Limited, to 2 now. BLS, which is kind of cool.
Which is ridiculous if you think about it.
Pretty cool. Is he a hard once per turn?
I don't think so.
Okay. Moral Talk.
Even if he is, though, still. Moral Talk's cool.
The Swirl Slime? Because that's what,
Swirl Slime and Lamia.
Lamia, yep.
They both got...
And something I really wish would happen here in Sector Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would love that. Oh, I want to play in Sectors again so fucking bad. Wisdom Eye Magician is now limited to 2 there.
Must be nice still having 2.
Star Seraph Chair.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
A little weird, yeah.
Because I hadn't seen a lot of rank 4s do too much.
Mathematician. To 2.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't see that.
Yep, Mathematician to 2.
That's nice.
Monster Gate.
Yeah.
I understand that.
You probably just want to bump Infernoids up a little bit.
Okay.
Also, like, it's not... It's a fair card, right? Like...
It's alright, yeah. You're sacrificing for 1, so... El Shaddai Fusion to 2.
Yeah.
And what a weird fucking card in the deck to hit the 2. Domain.
Yeah.
Monarch Domain Dude card.
Monarch Domain Dude card.
Unlimited. Cleafort Scout.
This is where it gets fun.
Yep. Cleafort Scout.
Yay.
Sangan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave the best one for last. Thousand Eyes Restrict because who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Charged Light Brigade, which I think should be at 3.
With Omega at 1, it's fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna get into that. Wall of Revealing Light.
which is hilarious. I'm waiting for that barrier stun revealing
My
light.
daughter is loving the first Yu-Gi-Oh run, the 1st series with Yugi and Joey and all that shit. And Wall of Revealing Light was played against Yugi, and it was funny. I was like, oh yeah, that's a card. Thanks, Mai. And then Sinister Shadow Games,
Which is
that's not the best for last. Sinister Shadow Games is kind of surprising that it went back to 3 in Japan.
yeah, that was one of the first Saron
So
cards
cool.
that got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I agreed with.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Construct was the one that needed to go. She can come back now, maybe, but I don't know. Gateway of the 6.
So,
Completely at 3 now.
so those of you that don't know,
Yeah, those of you who are children,
there used to be this crazy synchro deck called
6 Samurais.
Six Samurai.
Now we're not talking about what is that set with Air Neos when 6 Samurais first came out?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Not Star Strike Blast. No, it wasn't Wrath of Neos. It was right after Power of the Duelist. I can't remember, and it was right before Force of Breaker.
You remember everything in between.
Absolutely. I remember the fucking cards in this. There was Freya, all of the fairies of that light deck that we never got, and then the introduction to 6 Samurais, which had Grandmaster, which in my opinion was probably the only good 6 Samurai out of that, aside from the yellow dude who bounced shit. Forgot his name.
Yeah, I mean,
So important. Anyways, we're not talking about that 6 Samurai. The 6 Samurai that came out in that set with Odin and Thor.
yeah, all the Nordic stuff, and it was
Strike of Neos. That was the set with the first run of the 6 Samurai. The set with Odin. Forgot what that set is now. Storm of Ragnarok. It's a fucking Nordic card. Yeah, or Nordic name, of course.
and Nordics were immediately outshadowed by.
Holy shit. Okay, so a super rare card called Kizan comes out, and an ultra rare card, also ultimate rare card called Shien comes out. And they're the legendary 6 Samurai.
Yeah.
And these guys were so fucking fast. It was so garbage and stupid. A buddy of mine who first built it was trying to tell me about it, and of course I was looking online about all that kind of shit. And I was like, all right, this seems neat. I did not know how neat it was when you first turn make 2 Shiens and then draw unlimited fucking cards,
Yeah,
and then you can stop
forever.
anything. Or stop spell and traps, whatever. Gateway of the 6 was at 3 at that point in time for about a week.
It's a really dumb card.
I'd say month.
It was a little.
My buddy went to Chris Klein. He went to Maplewood Regional, and he took that, and it was the last time he ever got to play with 3 Gateway of the 6, and he fucking just owned that
Yeah.
shit. It was really good.
The card's very overpowering.
$50, $40 at that point in time for a super rare, and same with Kizan. Kizan was
Yeah, I mean that whole
deck.
deck was kind of expensive.
That was kind of like Insector Hornet. Speaking of super rares, they're expensive. Anyways, yeah. So Gateway of the 6 is a fucking. It's like
Super
Blackwing.
one-sided.
It's like Blackwing Whirlwind on meth. It's
That's exactly what it
fucking
is.
nuts. And that's at 3 now. Can we have it at 3 here without any ramifications whatsoever?
I don't think so.
I don't
The
think so either.
deck's honestly still pretty fast.
And now with Omega, and now
Yeah.
with like other big powerhouse
Like
single
Crystal
cards.
Wing and
Holy shit.
Ultimaya.
Holy shit! Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, especially summon Gofu and then go into Shien, Altamaya, set your Gateway of the 6.
We also have
Crystal
Level
Wing,
Leader
activate.
with.
Oh my god, fucking
not-
trash.
It's not fun.
Interesting ban list to say the least.
Yeah, I think it's very neat.
I think that has some like implication as to how weird the meta is in OCG land, though,
It's very weird.
where they can have 3 Gateway of the 6.
Dude, immediately after I saw the ban list, I shit you not, like 3 minutes later, that guy we watch on YouTube that does all the OCG stuff,
Okay,
forgot his
that
name.
group of dudes.
Well, yeah, him and his few friends, they film stuff at their locals and stuff and show
Nerds,
you all
fucking nerds.
OCG stuff, and I forgot his name or else I would give him a shout out, but even though he's more popular than us.
Vastly.
Like he immediately,
Donald Trump's more popular than we are.
like 3 minutes after I read the ban list and I saw it, and I was like, huh, Gateway of the 6 to 3, huh? He immediately uploaded a video. It was like, so Gateway of the 6 is at 3, and just dropped a bunch of 6 Samurai stuff down.
Holy shit. Yeah, special summon. Fucking garbage. I
Also-
cannot. Oh, God.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I can't believe how insane that deck was for such a long time, too. Like, having one gateway was fine. And the deck was still just like, I'm going to fuck your asshole, and you're going to learn to enjoy it. And you did.
I never did.
I did. I
never
built it after I got my ass kicked.
I never could afford all of it.
I had 3
and
super
it was always shoved
Six
in my
Samurai
face.
United and everything. It's awesome.
That deck was always shoved in my face, and I hated it. I was like, this artwork is amazing, but fuck this deck to high hell.
Yep. Keyzon was retarded expensive. Secret Rare Grandmaster was like upwards of like $70, I think. If I'm wrong on that, correct me. But yeah.
I want to say with Sangan at 3 there, I think that shows a lot about these older cards. I mean, keep in mind they have one,
Fabled.
They have one Dante, so
he's not so eternal there.
No. But I wanted to point out, like, Sangan went to 3 there. Meanwhile, Sangan is still banned here, and yet the last set that came out with the Duelist Pack Pharaoh thing reprinted Sangan with his errata, but he's still banned. I mean, it's definitely a sign that we're getting him off soon.
Yeah.
But it's just hilarious that they made it with the errata and still he's banned.
Yep. And it's like, oh yeah, here's that card, but also, yeah, still banned.
It's like when you get, like, Battle Pack 1 now, and you're like, cool, none of these cards are legal.
So we talked about the OCG, about the ban list there, and, like, you know, what their meta's like, and we also talked about what the meta's like here. I want to talk about something that we don't talk about, and that's the TCG exclusives.
Yes.
Subterrors and Spiral. Okay, what I want to start off with is, and there's going to be a clash here, I think Spirals are better. And I think Spirals are going to get the better support. Just based on the merit of their level 1 machines, basically.
Well, here's the thing with Spiral that I think is hilarious.
Okay.
So it ends up being a very strong rank 1 deck, right?
Yes.
Or a synchro heavy deck. But honestly, the better one is probably the rank 1 turbo.
Which, as a side note, I wanted to ask you after this if you have any Dulla hands. Go ahead.
I do. But yeah, so, like, it's hilarious, though, because one of the strongest rank 1s in the game has still not been printed here, which is Sylvan Princess.
Yep. Do you think that's...
I think it's hilarious that they didn't print it to push a rank 1 deck that really could have utilized it.
Oh, but yeah, Prediction Princess is fine. You can have that with Subterror. Fine. Oh, we're making a rank 1 deck? Yeah, let's totally postpone Sylvan Prince, or Prince, whatever that card is.
I mean, I want it for DDDs, but I just think it's hilarious that they were like, no.
I really like Spirals. I really like how they interact with each other. The combos are nuts. Machine Dupe is such an easily broken card.
I mean, you know what? Can I change my mind? Can I say there's 5 Saki cards now? Because Machine Dupe's pretty one-sided.
This episode's titled Man Ball's Indecisive Climb Towards the Meta.
Man Ball Sack.
Man Ball Sack. Got it.
Got it. This is a good joke.
Thanks to our friends at Walmart for supplying us with that joke.
We get paid $39.95 every time we mention your name.
Rolling back those savings. Yeah, no, Sylvan Prince is a fucking card. Machine Dupe, a fucking card. And man, it's just really neat. It's super gimmicky so far right now. The Spiral stuff. I was fucking around with it, and it's just mainly to get big dudes out.
Yeah, well,
that have no protection.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hell yeah.
So cool.
I got a whole field of fucking super, like, 5,000 attack monsters. What are you gonna do?
Right,
Dark Hole.
Fine.
Shit. But one thing with Sylvan that's really cool is another card that they got screwed out of with the rank 1 variant is Utopia Kaiser. You can make it really easy, and it was made a prize card. And it's like, you're killing your own deck here.
Yeah, they didn't import Sylvan, dude. They imported Utopia Kaiser in that most ass way possible. Shout out to all you number hunters out there.
Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
You wanted to play Heraldic Beasts?
The card's really good.
It's fucking
After
great.
reading it for the 50th time, because I have trouble reading.
I'm glad when I mentioned it on another time, you were like, eh.
I do that a lot, though.
I know.
I mean, you could...
Phantom Knights aren't good.
You could present me with a fucking archetype like Phantom Knights and I'd be like, nah. They seem whatever. It's not going to be meta next day.
I think when I first...
So do you have any extra Phantom Knight stuff?
I think it was funny because when I first mentioned Phantom Knights, I was like, this deck's going to be really good. And you were like, oh, so it's garbagey Burning Abyss.
Yep.
And I was like, we'll see.
Sure. I think you said sure. Okay.
Well, there's no reasoning with you sometimes.
No, absolutely not. I'll agree to that 100%. 100%. But then once you finally played me with it, I was like, oh.
Shit.
Can I read Fogblade one more time? Like 6th time reading it? And you can search for it? Yeah.
And it actually leaves the... Oh.
So I can't... No.
Great.
But you just already summoned... Yeah, he special summons because he's on the field. But why are you putting him in attack?
Wait,
because
why are you using those 2 3s to make a 4? Because their level goes up after... Oh, that's fucked up.
Why does that happen? Gloves make him 1,000 more attack.
Is that a 35 attack Dark Orb? Oh, we haven't used this... Oh.
Alright, cool. I was playing Cosmo.
Yeah.
Sad
Beat the shit out of
days.
Dark
Yeah.
Destroyer.
Sad days. Sad days. Oh, man.
Back to TCG archetypes.
Back to TCG archetypes. Sylvan, or not, Jesus fucking Christ.
Sylvans.
Fucking.
TCG exclusive. Coming at you now.
Coming at you with Sylvans. God, I'm a fucking idiot. No, spirals, almost called them Sylvans again. Spirals are fucking cool. Are cool, in my opinion. Because one thing that I really like about them is it gives you something overpowering as fuck in this game. And that's knowledge. You get to know what they're going to draw.
You get to control.
You get to control what they're going to draw. It's pretty neat.
Lullaby of Obedience in Spiral is really neat.
I never thought of that.
Because you can immediately see what they're playing with Drone and then be like, oh, you're playing Cosmo.
Dark Destroyer?
Meanwhile, they drew their one, so they're like...
Fuck you.
Still, though.
I would either call Dark Destroyer or Lady.
To make it even safer, you can even just call what you saw.
Yeah. Tin can, I guess. Fuck it. Hey, it's level 1.
Self-imprint. Oh.
Subterrors. You talk about Subterrors. I don't know enough about them.
He's a fucking mole, Jade.
Okay, so dude, I didn't know he was a fucking mole. He looked like a little.
So one of the Subterror dudes, the level 7 guy, I forgot his name.
Pointy guy.
Yeah, pointy nose guy.
Pointy nose dude.
Who else was it? It was you and
Taylor.
You and Taylor were
Taylor
both like
Manicotti.
You were both like, oh, he's got like a triangle nose, adorable.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's a mole, you retards. Oh, and even my wife was like, yeah, it's a mole.
Yeah, she was like, she's even got the little like claws and stuff,
like,
and
really?
the nose. And you guys were both like, what? I was like, he's a fucking mole.
We're not smart. Anyways, what do they do? What do they like?
They're basically flip effects that are good.
Are they like shitballs or no?
Well, shitballs, you didn't really use the flip effects all that much.
I guess not.
I mean, I did because I was cheeky, but
I mean, well, I think like the biggest flip effects that you did use were like Dragon and
Squamata,
Falco, Beast.
Falco, yeah.
So a few of them.
Yeah, but you'd rarely. I shouldn't say rarely, but you didn't use their flip effects. They basically weren't flip monsters to you.
No, not really. But these are actual like flip monsters.
So take a deck like Ghostrix that had potential with its kind of flip gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Now make it not garbage.
And that's what Subterrors are.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're big dudes.
They're very big, and I'd love for them to have a easier way of getting them out. It's not that hard to get them out with Prediction Princesses.
Right, and that's why people are...
Also, you can Terra Tray, flip something on your opponent's turn.
Oh.
So...
That's neat. That's neat.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Whoa. I'm looking at my Hermit Crab right now, and he's doing some acrobatic shit, dude. It's nuts.
I feel like this episode is just like, hey, what the fuck's going on around us?
Kind of. This has probably been the most distracting podcast or episode that we've ever done. It's like, there's a bug. Oh, that we're idiots.
Oh, I mean,
a fucking bug.
Holy shit, nature's crazy.
Look at that fucking crab, man. It's nuts. Yeah, no, I do like the Subterror thing. I think that's neat. And especially with the Prediction Princesses. That's very neat too.
Oh, and I guess before people like criticize me, like, oh, you can get him out with fucking Nemesis Warrior, you fucking idiot. Yes, I know. I want an easier way to do it, because with Nemesis Warrior, you need him and another monster.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
And another monster with a decent level.
What are the levels of the dudes?
One's a 7, one's a 9.
Whoa, okay.
So if you want to equal the level to summon the 9 from the deck, you need Nemesis Warrior and at least a level 5 monster. Now with Tarot Tray, that's easy, because she's 9.
Yeah.
So...
Dude, my crap's going nuts right now. That's fucked up. Okay. So you need... They're both 7, or they're 7 and 9, and then 4 for the dude.
And then an amazing field spell.
I just realized how I said 4. It's like I was jumpy about it. Like, 4.
Fucking 4. He's fucking 4, guys.
Why? I like how you did that and you showed me the number 10 with your hands. He's level 4.
He's fucking 4. I guess that's a visual joke, I'm sorry.
To all you audio listeners out there.
I was holding both my hands out like, whoa.
Spirals, though, I really think their support is going to be control-y as fuck.
I mean, I feel like I've already said this a bunch, so thanks. But I still feel like both decks are... They're all right now. Like they're okay. They're not bad.
They're not good.
Spirals have a very good
control factor.
Control, and they're pretty good at like overwhelming.
Yeah,
they're very easy to spam.
Yep, especially with the empowered shit. I mean, that's pretty cool.
And then on top of that, like Subterrors have like a very control.
I guess.
Well, they're very controlling in the aspect of you can basically, with Tao Tray, if you run the prediction engine, which you should.
Yeah. Right now, anyways.
Yeah, unless they get some crazy support. But honestly, I like Tarot Tray a lot, so...
You're being biased. All right.
A little bit. I like some, Prediction Princess as a deck, but the deck's not good. But Tarot Tray is really good, so... Anyway, and Coin Realm is pretty good, I guess. But,
yeah.
But the thing with, like, Subterrors is, like... You can easily control your opponent on their turn. Between Tarot Tray, Nemesis Warrior, and Pot of Forbidden.
Okay. And, that Morphing Jar and Crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, another really cool thing with the whole Spiral thing is you can... I completely forgot about this. You can Invoker out the dude.
Yeah.
Super Agent.
That's what I was thinking of the other day when I was like, I remembered something, neat. But I forgot what it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was it.
And then Levier to special summon them back because they banish themselves. And so the Terror Top thing is pretty cool in Spirals.
Yeah. I've even seen a Spiral deck run DDR.
Yes. Also the Spiral variant with the Synchrons. That's pretty complex. It's a neat little synchro deck, but I don't know. I think for their support, a level or a rank 1 with a, I don't know, kind of like a anti-searchy thing, or maybe like a, I don't know. I think it has to have like a super control-y effect. Maybe not a floodgate effect, but something really control-y.
I guess.
And it would have to be a rank 1.
It would have to be. Or they got like some fucking crazy synchro.
I just hope they're not UAs. Like, terrible.
That deck
but just because they weren't meta doesn't mean that they weren't good. Look, okay, I'm not saying that UAs were bad. I'm saying they're trash and so are you.
UAs were one of those decks where, like, it just feels unfinished.
Yep.
Like, it has a really strong mechanic.
Yes.
And some of the cards are actually still really strong.
Everything you're saying, yes.
But it just feels not enough.
Yep, I agree.
You know, like, if they want to make UAs support, that'd be great.
And what a challenging other TCG archetype to be along with. Burning fucking Abyss.
I mean...
That's really sad.
Yeah.
It's like Kevin Tuart was catering towards competitive players and not competitive players. It's like, well, Burning Abyss is going to be cool, but what about sports?
And then even UAs got hit with Rota to 1.
Aw, that's really sad.
Yeah.
But with Cosmos, they actually had a good backing TCG archetype. Kaijus.
Yeah,
Kaijus are legit.
Both decks are really strong. Like, Japan right now is a lot of Kaiju versus Cosmo, because they're like, what of the new decks are better? And it's very back and forth.
Absolutely. I don't think it's even fair to say or compare cosmos to kaijus. Kaijus are such a brilliant side engine.
I mean,
they're going to be used for a long time.
ban every kaiju.
Ban every kaiju. Right now the sticky dude, spider guy.
Yeah, sticky
He's
strings.
good. I've seen some decks that call themselves /kaiju.
And
Like
they
that
have,
Burning
two
Abyss,
kaijus.
that Burning Abyss kaiju deck that fucking topped a regional. It was completely PK fire with 2 kaiju dudes and 1 interrupted slumber.
It's like, it's kaiju.
And people will say, like,
And
but
there's-
that's all you need. Fair enough, but goddamn it, don't call it a fucking...
That's like when they're like, oh, it's PK Fire speedruns.
Okay, yeah.
It's like,
I mean, you have...
there's 4.
It's just called Speedroid Tour Guide in that deck. That's all it really is.
yeah, that's all it.
Tecton Board, man. That card. It's good.
That sweet extra summon. And
Yep.
then Terror Top with the... Let me get a dude.
I remember the entire time when you were playing Speedroids for the first time, I thought you were saying Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
And I was like, what an interesting deck this is.
This deck is weird. And you summoned a dragon that's all clear? What the fuck?
That's fucked up, dude. Is that deck still like a thing you want to mess with?
I mean, Terror Top didn't get hit, which was the reason I kind of
Which
stayed
was
away.
weird.
I was really thought Terror Top was going to get hit, and I was like, Burning Abyss took another card away from me.
Yep. What was the first one?
Tour Guide.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that one was going to happen, but Necros and Burning Abyss ruined one of my favorite
And
decks
that was
in the
just a
game.
little bit after, like, you and I were first starting to hang out, and I traded you that Alti Tour Guide.
Yep.
And you were like, sick.
I still
And
have
then-
it.
Tour Guide to 1. Thanks.
I got one. It's nice.
It's a good one, yeah. I felt so bad after trading you after that. It's like, because we weren't really good friends at that point in time, so I was like, I traded that fat motherfucker my Alti Tour Guide.
And the next time I saw you, I was like, man, that's some shit. And you were like...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
You're like, I think you even asked me, like, are you okay? I was like, I mean, nah.
Yeah. You were doing that Saphira Turbo thing?
Yeah.
With the Djinns?
For people that don't know, the Djinn Saphira, like, Saphira had... Well, most of you know her as the Cyber Angel bitch.
So the Cyber
but-
Angel card that's not a Cyber Angel.
Or even there for a minute, the Blue Eyes.
Yeah,
hold
for
her.
a second, yeah.
But when she came out, she was her own deck. And it was her with the Djinns and Tour Guide. Because Tour Guide could get you the Djinn, and you could make rank 3s or tribute them for
Right.
Saphira. Not Saphira with Herald of Perfection, just Saphira.
Plain old Saphira.
And it was a really good lockdown, and it got dangerous. Like, if you let that deck go off, you were not going to win.
Yeah.
And even during Necros in its
Peak.
Yeah,
Peak. Yeah.
there was one dude that still went like almost undefeated. I think he lost like 1 or 2 of his games, not even like matches, just like games.
Still top 8'd.
Yeah,
Or top 16th
and like he
at that regional. I remember that. I remember you showing me the list too. And I think my exact words are, nah.
and
Cool.
like I wanted to make that deck so bad, but at the time, Saphira was hard to get.
Weirdly, it was just an ultra out of cross souls, but it was still kind of
Ultra
weirdly
and Ultimate.
and ultimate. Still weirdly kind of hard to get. But yes.
But yeah, and that's still one of my favorite decks because it's just really solid. And Burning Abyss was like Tour Guide to 1, and then Necros was like Shin Band, and I
Yep.
was like,
Thanks.
fuck yeah.
I want Necros to come back. Just one Sharut. I'd be fine with that. Maybe 2 Brionics. Maybe Jin back. Maybe Level Chain.
that'd be great, man.
I don't know. I think the deck is fun, but it's fun now. It's not good. It's fun now. Well, you can still make really cool boards and triches to think. No, it's fun now. It's not good. Speaking of Necros, a card that was going to be in there because that fucking sweet ass OCG deck list, heroic champion or challenger, whatever it was, heroic dude,
Oh, Assault Halberd?
Assault Halberd in Spiral.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just a good card.
Yes.
He's a Cyber Dragon.
Earth
level
Warrior.
4. And if he does
holy
damage,
shit.
you get to search another one of them.
Yep, which is pretty cool. Right now, he's purely rank 4 fodder. That's all he is.
I mean, there's people who have done...
Because you can spec out him, the Empowered dude, and then Spiral dude. That's 3 easy level 4s that you haven't even normaled. It's kind of garbage.
I mean, yeah.
Dude, Fabled Spiral.
Stop.
Nah. Yeah.
If you really want to go down that road, then I'll have you know that as soon as Allure went to 3, I actually tried Gimmick Puppets again.
Yeah.
Gimmick Puppets with DDR and 3 Allure. It was okay.
I miss our bad decks. I miss our actual trash decks.
There was 2 Gimmick Puppets that they wanted to make and it didn't make them.
I just want fucking Pot of Avarice back.
I do too for Guardians.
I just want that back so I can,
Which also,
actually play.
I should talk about that too. OCG Guardians have been doing alright.
Weird. And Burgostoma, you said.
Well, Burgostoma with Treat Toad.
It's Treat Toad Turbo is basically what it is.
Well, also, you have the traps to back it up.
Mm-hmm.
When you have all the Burgostomas plus Treat Toad, it's shit's rough. Because all the Burgostoma are unaffected by monster effects. All the traps are good. They have both of the Exceeds, the one that searches traps and lets you activate them from hand.
Yeah.
So, along with being able to pop stuff and Treat Toad being able to get rid of negate stuff, like it's... The deck outclasses a lot of shit.
What's its main function of life point damage?
What do you mean? Like
how does it... How do you win with that deck?
You basically lock them down until they don't have a field and then to beat the shit out of them. Because all the monsters are okay stats, like 24 and 22 and...
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, they're not weak by any means.
Okay.
And then all the little Burgostomas are 12 each, and you can even run Wetlands to make them 22.
Don't run Wetlands, please don't.
No, those aren't the ones that are crushing the meta.
Dude, Cosmos is fucking awesome with, what, oh shit, I was gonna make a joke. Yami. I think it's like all dark monsters gain like 200 attack.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Lose like 400 defense or some shit.
Cosmic Dark Lady with Yami unbreakable.
But like the difference with Burgostoma
running Yami and Cosmo, I'm sorry.
was like Burgostoma's actually like doing it's running through like even Cosmo.
That's pretty cool.
It's like just
that's pretty cool.
And then
Cosmos, Japan, no fear, 3 pot desires. No fear.
I've even seen like most of them when they're like, cool, I play an Eclipser and 3 planet too, and I'm like, sure.
Sure, yeah. You go, girl.
And meanwhile, I don't see a lot of Cosmo decks clog in OCG.
Nah.
Like, they run everything, and all of a sudden they're like, cool, Cosmo Town 4 back. They're putting like cards that we would never put back, like Dark Destroyer and shit, and they're just drawing tits the whole time.
They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
And that's not a deck that punishes you for not caring.
Nah, it really isn't, and that's sad.
But one thing Guardians have going for them is their newer support, not the ones we have, folks. Sadly, I know.
Oh. Which we will, though.
Yeah. They don't target.
Okay.
So you can get rid of stuff easily, synchro up into something that absolutely destroys graveyard effects.
Right.
Like Dweller on crack.
Okay. You also wanted to talk about, or I wanted to talk about, speaking of the OCG stuff, ABC, I'm not seeing a lot of anymore. I shouldn't say that. An overwhelming amount of.
When a new deck comes out, like, people want to try it. And when it's another new meta deck,
Like, I'm pretty sure Japan was pretty hyped about trying Cosmos.
Get Cosmos and Kaijus, like, and Burgostoma.
And
I forgot to
Burgostoma.
mention that they are just now getting, like, all of it.
Because Burgostoma was a Korean.
It was Korea, yeah.
And then I think Kaijus and Cosmos were TCG exclusive, right?
Yeah. I believe so.
Like, kind of like Burning Abyss. Dual generations.
Yes.
Talk about that.
So if...
For those of you who don't know what that is, it is...
It's a special tournament that I originally thought was just going to be a one-time
for
deal.
elderly women only, right?
So Dual Generations is a...
Right?
Yes.
No? Okay.
It's a special event where they go through different ban lists through the different generations of dueling. Like the first one, like you can't use Exceeds or Synchros, anything.
Right.
And it's limited to what it was in the original show and stuff.
Can you normal summon a Flame Swordsman?
I would love to see that in an official tournament.
Normal summon the Flame Swordsman.
And then, like, obviously after that, GX and all the heroes and stuff, and that's like you can have Stratos and stuff.
Right.
And then 5D is after that with all the synchros and bullshit, and then Zexal with its like Shockmaster and stuff.
Oh.
And Lavalval Chain.
I kind of like the synchro thing better though, because I do like my brio.
And it doesn't say shit about Atlanteans.
Ooh, garbage. Yeah.
It's kind of trash. And then I feel like they kind of copped out on the last one, which is the art fee.
Okay.
Which is just our ban list. I was like, really? You could make it like a pendulum heavy thing?
Nope,
or
just our ban list. Fuck
just
you.
our ban list. Or like Arc V ban list, no restriction.
But anyway, why'd you want to talk about that?
Well, it was a thing that kind of happened, and everyone was like, okay, whatevs, cool.
But it's still happening.
But there's another one coming up.
People like it.
And it seems like it's doing okay. And I think it's a great...
It sounds like way too much fun.
It's great because you choose whichever one you go to and you do it that... I think it's like different days or whatever. Or maybe they do it all at once. I don't know exactly the details of the dueling generation thing. I just know it was a thing and heroes are good.
Yeah.
But they're doing it again and it's really cool. Because it gives a lot of these cards that are limited or banned
Right.
play. Which is why you'll see like stuff like Stratos and Chaos Emperor Dragon starting to go up a little bit. Just because people have to get them.
And that's legal for the actual Yugi version of it, right?
Yeah, the Yugi version, you can have Chaos Emperor Dragon without the errata.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. Pot of Greed. Oh, man. That'd be... Oh, D-Mock without the errata. Yadagarsu.
Witch of the Black Forest.
Just Go Control. Make Go Control.
It's kind of cool. I kind of wish they had like a Dragon Ruler format one, though.
Gross. Yeah. Okay.
But it is pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to change the list as they go along. You could use that one, Konami, if you hear this.
Shout out to Konami.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know the whole details. I just think it's really cool that they're doing it again.
That is cool. We're getting close to wrapping up. I'd say the biggest thing that we talked about, and that I want to discuss, maybe after a few more episodes to see where the game's going. Skill. Is skill still in this game? I think we kind of concluded that absolutely. I mean, it's probably more so than it has been in...
I mean, it's a pretty open meta for a reason.
Yeah, and what an open meta. It's been beautiful seeing all these random ass decks. And then seeing just the powerhouse of Shiranui actually do BLs.
Like, people are siding against Shiranui because they're scared of it.
And that's awesome. That's so fucking cool. I like that a lot.
I think it's great.
Yeah, so skill's still in the game quite a bit. Play whatever you want right now, really.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Cloudians.
Yeah, play some Cloudians, but add 3 Pod Desires to it. No, I mean, yeah, play whatever the fuck you want. It's so open right now. It's just be smart about what you play and be a smart player and don't be a douche.
I think that's what we can...
find y'all again?
That's a really good question from Lambo Calrissian. Where do we find us? Well, you can log on to soundcloud.com and then search 2FG, 2 Fat Guys. And our picture will be on there as a beautiful Yu-Gi-Oh card from the set FAGS.
Look it up, folks.
Look it up, folks. Great set. Thanks, Konami, for that based set.
There was one good card in the set.
2 Fat Guys. You'll see our beautifully laid out page designed by our producer. Again, shout out to Lambo for making this a thing. And,
Dr. Calrissian.
Dr. Calrissian. PhD. And anal. This is a lot of fun. It's fun talking to people, talking to you, I guess.
Thanks.
But yeah, go on our page. It's, like I said, it's beautifully set up. Aesthetically pleasing, one would say. And you don't have to be a member of SoundCloud to actually check our shit out. You can just casually log onto it with your phone or computer.
Cellular devices and see what happens.
Or your beeper.
Yeah.
And you can go on to the site and check us out or whatever. But yeah, find us there. We'll be talking.
Do it, please.
We'll be talking. Any
If you're
closing
hearing this,
thoughts at all? Or
fuck Omega, but I love him.
countdown to when Omega's to 1. I think that's our closing point. I am Jade fucking Nelson.
And I am Manball Godfat.
We will be talking to you again soon. Thanks for listening. Go fuck yourselves.